floating in space forever. Just why?
We are the proletariat. Our work is never finished. Back to work now, comrade.
You ready to put those legs to work? Because I'm ready. Born ready. Ready, Freddy? Yeah! Here's the rules. Hit each checkpoint in order. Get to the finish line before time runs out. Run like the crushing tidal wave of reality is hot on your heels. On your mark! Get set! Go!
I wonder if the whole world is like this. I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Justice for the worker, comrade. This camp's dialectical materialism rating is insufficient. Filing. Report. You must work harder, comrade.
floating in space forever. Just why?
Hup, hup! You ready to put those legs to work? Because I'm ready. Born ready. Ready, Freddy?
Liberty
Yeah!
is a farce.
Here's the rules. Hit
Dictatorship
each
of
checkpoint
the
in order. Get to the finish
proletariat
line before time runs out. Run like the crushing tidal wave of reality is hot on your heels. On your mark! Get set! Go!
This camp contains several elements identified as righteous, deviant materials, filing report.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
This unit has been assigned with the task of spreading the power of the proletariat. Deviant materials will be confiscated.
Hup, hup! You ready to put those legs to work? Because I'm ready. Born ready. Ready, Freddy? Yeah! Here's the
I
rules.
just can't shake
Hit
these
each
nightmares.
checkpoint in order. Get to the finish
Floating
line
in
before
space
time
forever.
runs out. Run like the crushing tidal wave of reality is hot on your heels. On your mark! Get set! Go!
This unit will not rest until this land beats the crimson red blood of the Workers' Party. This land's idea of liberty leads only to imperialism. See through the lies, comrade. Fight for the party.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
We are the collective. We are the party. We are Legion. Our time is now for the proletariat. This camp grows under the sun of communism.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Well, is a greedy mask that hides fascism.
Sounds like a good trade to me.
Don't worry about the bots. They're working for
We
me.
have to cut ourselves free from America to
Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas. Formerly the Atlas Observatory.
You looking to join up too? I came too far to get turned down now.
Me? Oh, I'm just a guy who wanted to be a part of something special. A place to do something that really mattered. I picked up the messages the Brotherhood were broadcasting on the way here, and I came out ahead to help set up the place, hoping they'd let me join. They liked my initiative, and
Maybe
now
I should join up
I'm an initiate.
fight the bad guys.
Nice bit of symmetry, I thought.
Make a difference.
Well, this is Fort Atlas, new headquarters of the Brotherhood of Steel in Appalachia. The Brotherhood's in the process of getting everything in order here, but already
think
people
our
from all
saviors
over
have
Appalachia are
finally
turning up.
arrived.
Some need help, some want to join, but it seems like everybody's curious what comes next. I just say what Paladin Romani says. We're here to help. Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere.
Old army, eh? Join up, defend yourself, see the world wide.
Any news to share?
I wonder what the Brotherhood's leader is like. Must be a...
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. No harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin.
Fortifications appear adequate, if rushed.
All this concrete, place is like a tomb.
You should get that mutation treated, civilian, before it becomes a real problem.
No meat. Approved. A perfectly preserved pup. If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
Hardware, more common amongst the ones from California. Hope this lot's true to their word.
Knight Daniel Shin, Brotherhood of Steel, 1st Expeditionary Force. We've got important work to do here, so get to the point. That was a Brotherhood matter, civilian, and none of your concern. You're trying my patience, so get on with it.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
Did he? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Go home. Let us take care of things here.
That is within the scope of Paladin Romani's directives. It takes more than just asking, of course. You would have to prove yourself. If you are sincere about wishing to join our ranks, you would have to earn the approval of the officers here, including me. Is that why you're here? Another hopeful dreaming of service to the Brotherhood?
Radiation levels nominal. Some strange readings from somewhere below.
Make it quick.
This is my place. My mission.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting. But I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest.
We're here
Are you another aspirant to our order?
They'll learn that in time.
If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me. My patience is finite, outsider. The specifics of our mission are not for discussion with civilians. We're here under orders from Elder Maxson. Stay out of our way, and we won't have any problems.
Links in the chain, bound in brotherhood.
If we accept you as an initiate, and that is far from certain, you would be pledging yourself to our order and our cause. Our order exists to locate, secure, and protect dangerous technologies. Humanity cannot be trusted with the means to destroy itself. We will not allow another apocalypse.
The California members show no sign.
I am not known by my initiates for tolerating foolishness, outsider. Persist in that tone, and you will learn how much less I tolerate from civilians. Don't just think. Make a decision. Talk to the petitioners, find out what they want, report it to me. Is that clear? To be in the Brotherhood is an honor and a life of service. If that's truly something you want, start here. Perform this duty well, and we can talk about your future. No. The chain that binds dictates a strict hierarchy of command. And, as the only knight present, the initiates are directly under me. Unless I say so, your contact with the Brotherhood stops here. Do this right. Don't make me regret giving you the opportunity. Conduct yourself properly, and we can consider putting you forward as an initiate candidate. The only reason you should be back here is if you're ready to give your report.
The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined.
You better have something useful to say to me.
To cut ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old, forge it anew.
Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right. Keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he got to say to me? The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, oh, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right.
We should spend less.
Else maybe
My eye on you.
I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys. All right. What else did you want? I'm a scavenger mainly. Always been pretty good with a set of tools, so I do all right for myself, scrapping and fixing things. I trade what I find or fix with the folks at Foundation when I need something I can't get otherwise. Mostly, I like to be left alone. Don't blow me off like I'm making this up. These people have a responsibility to fix this. They had the power armor, and they said they were Brotherhood. Sorry I didn't make sure to ask proof when they had me at gunpoint.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Listen, I don't have much, but what's mine is mine, and these people took that from me. The Brotherhood pretends like they're noble, but then they let this happen? In their name? Raiders don't act like something they're not, and at least the gangs defend their own.
Raiders causing
Then tell them, and get them to do something about
Never forget the heroes of Fort Defiance. One day I'll make night, and I'll show those
Make
raiders
it quick if you would. My bones ain't getting any younger.
Disorder is
Hey! Yeah, you. Who do I need to talk to around here? You know, about the guns? You don't look like one of these Brotherhood yahoos. Name's Tally Lane. What's your deal?
Ain't no kind of life wrapped up in metal.
Shit. He the scary guy with the stick up his butt? Alright, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech toys, and I thought, Tally, you gotta get some of that. For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends can protect ourselves from all the nasty folks out there.
each day in service of.
Why not? Hit me.
Is a step forward.
Oh, I'm just a poor country girl, you know? Parents died ages ago, so it's just me and a few friends trying to make our way in the world. It's pretty scary out there. Just a bunch of orphans helping each other out. We're practically just kids. Had to grow up on our own. We'd sure feel a lot safer with some of those high-tech guns these Brotherhood have to scare off all the maniacs out there. What? Me? A raider? No. A little old me? Don't be silly.
Do the people of Appalachia think a bomb is a plaything?
All this concrete, places like a tomb.
Military-grade hardware, more common amongst the ones from California.
Disorder is to be expected in a place that lacked Brotherhood oversight for so long. Still, this is...
Hope this lot's true to their word.
The California members show no signs of infectious disease from outside the territory.
If I don't sleep tonight, I should be able to get this list done.
Hey, you calling me a liar? I mean, I already told you. My friends and I just need them for self-defense. We'll pay good caps. Yeah, whatever. Look what the rad roach dragged in.
Yes? Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. Pardon my manners. I am out of practice. Too much time alone. Still, unless this is important, I would prefer to be left alone. Perhaps I spoke too hastily. I can be rather unthinkingly brusque. Dr. Edgar Blackburn, at your service. Are you working with this Night Shin? What has he said to you?
What the heck does ad victorium even mean?
Something I can do for you.
I am sure you have more interesting things to do than listen to a poorly socialized wasteland doctor talk about himself. In short, I trained in multiple specialties before the war, and had a brief career as a research scientist prior to the bombs dropping. Finding myself fortunate enough to survive, I have continued my research, such as it is. Now I focus on the health of the people of Appalachia. Please do not ask me to examine any strange growths. I am not that kind of doctor.
Something I can do for you.
I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own.
This better be worth it.
Thank you.
Well, got to be getting back to the farm soon.
Radiation levels nominal. Some strange readings from somewhere below.
Hey, hey, here comes trouble. I hope.
This place goes sour and
Did you
we're
wish
all
to
in
speak
for
with
it.
me?
Mark my words. Make it quick if you would. Well, now look at you. You with these steel brother fellas?
The efficiency of
I've been waiting a good spell to talk to them.
lacking.
Lord.
Well, it's about time. I'd like to die of old age waiting on them. Name's Art Knapp. So, what's this night fella sent you for? A fair trade's what I want. I've heard stories about these steel types back in the day. They was going around taking things from folks. For the cause, they said. Yeah, like that don't make 'em raiders too. Well, I ain't got much, and I already got to worry about raiders. So, I reckon it's better to make a deal up front. My farm don't produce much, but I got some extra, and I expect they'll have a use for it. In return, I want these steel boys and girls to keep raiders away from my farm. Heard a lot of noise they was on our side. So, seems fair.
Another nuke. We arrived in Appalachia not a
Fair enough. Can't expect more. Something else on your mind? Ain't much to tell. Been a farmer one way or another, all my life. My daddy before me, and so on. Set up in these parts after I heard it was safe again. Turned out, there's plenty of raiders fixing to take what ain't nailed down. Ain't much use bellyaching about it, but neither am I just gonna roll over and let some bullies take what's mine.
ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
This place is kind of a dump.
Got seed in the ground right now. I ain't yet seen a raider willing to scrabble in the soil for seeds, so I reckon it'll get by till I'm back. Before they bombed the daylights out of everything, folks used to pay taxes in exchange for the government doing what it was supposed to do. Raiders will just take everything. This is a trade. Fair is fair, and a deal's a deal. I ain't care for people poking their noses into my business, but if a bushel or two to these Brotherhood keeps the raiders away, I can live with it. Could be.
Someone return their gun.
I should be getting back to work, so get at it if you're gonna.
I don't know what a Gauss is, but if there's a gun that shoots those, I want it. You looking at something?
All this concrete.
What is it now?
Places like a tomb.
I need to remind Scribe Valdez to retune my power armor. Have you finished the task I gave you?
This better be worth it.
Good. Get this done. I have the list from their arrival. Give me the high-level overview.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls, if anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
The Brotherhood is not a charity, and our mission does not cover providing civilians with equipment to pursue their personal interests, unless the Doctor intends to provide that research to the Brotherhood exclusively, and under our supervision, he will get nothing.
Fort Atlas is in good hands. Night Shin's trained as well.
That shows commendable discipline. Scribe Valdez may have interest if he returns, but if so, he is her problem. That appears to resolve the matter on our end. Next report. We are not mercenaries here to serve as guards for anyone with some goods to trade in payment. This is not a charity. As a civilian, you are free to play hero for everyone that comes to you with a sad tale. The Brotherhood, however, has a duty to its mission, and that does not include playing bodyguard. Enough about that. What's next?
We're
No,
here to protect the people.
we are not arms dealers.
They'll learn that in time.
That aligns with my observation of her when she arrived. Your judgment may be better than I expected. Moving on. Impossible. Whatever happened, it was not us.
This place is kind of a dump.
This place goes sour and we're all in for it. Mark my words.
There are countless brigands out there, civilian. It is not the job of the Brotherhood to hunt them down one by one for their crimes. I will say it bothers me to hear that someone is abusing the honor of the Brotherhood this way. But that does not change the facts. Mr. Hockman's problems are his own, not ours. That's everything. Against my initial judgment, you have shown that you can take orders and make yourself useful for the Brotherhood. You need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of your assistance in my report to Paladin Romani. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our Scribe Valdez. You will need her support as well if you want Paladin Romani's attention.
The elders have so much to teach us. I hope I get to meet
What I am going to do is make the recommendations I see fit in my report to Paladin Romani. As the commanding officer, the final decision and your concern in the matter ends here.
I have my eye on you.
Orders and duty are the lifeblood of the Brotherhood. You are not yet one of us. Consider it a suggestion.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Let me complete my report. If I do not have other pressing duties, then I will consent to your questions. Be vigilant, outsider. I gave you a job to do. Unless you're done, get to it.
Go home. Let us take care of things here. I could do more than just fight. But how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night? I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove my worth?
I made it, Scribe Takano. I wish you were here too.
One day, I'll make night. Then I'll show those raiders who's boss.
We are all links in the chain, bound in brotherhood. We're building something big here. Don't get left behind. Keep fighting out there. Greetings, civilian. Hope those kids we picked up are doing okay. What were their names again? Started with an M. The fight is just beginning. Stay disciplined. You should get that mutation treated, civilian, before it becomes a real problem. Everything makes sense now.
Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be rude, but what exactly are you doing up here? Oh, a prospective initiate. The Knight Shin sent you. And I guess we're both in luck. Paladin Romani makes the call on new recruits, but the Knight and I have some influence. It just so happens I'm in need of someone to help me out on a little mission. If you're interested, I can bring you along and put you to work. Do a good job, and I'll send a recommendation your way. How about it? Our new base is littered with old technology, but there's something in particular I want to investigate. It's down in the bowels of this place, a part of Atlas that we've cornered off. I'm not keen on going alone, so I'd like some backup.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever.
Glad we can come to an agreement. Any questions before we start? All right, fire away.
This is my place, my mission.
Ideally, yes, actually. In practice, not at all. We're supposed to be the lore keepers, preserving old technology for the betterment of today. Instead, I spend all my time soldering wires on busted comms equipment or tightening screws on tracking scanners. This investigation will be a breath of fresh air. It's what being a scribe should be about.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to go out and prove...
Can I do it? Yes. But it's not my life's calling. Believe it or not, I didn't choose to be a scribe. I was born into it. My parents chose this life for me. I've gotten used to it, but it isn't mine. Knight Shin would throw a fit if he heard just how unprofessional I was now. We should get back to business. Sorry. Business only.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance ever was.
Not as a civilian. However, if Paladin Romani lets you join our ranks, then I might reconsider. Especially if you're a big help on this mission.
Everything makes sense now.
Normally I would, but today you came along. We have a lot of capable initiates, but we could always use more. Handle yourself well, and I'll be happy to vouch for you. Sure. Ready to go? No problem. I have to wrap something up myself. Why don't you head downstairs when you're ready, and I'll meet you there.
Another complaint. Shin's certainly winning us friends here.
Do more than just fight, but how do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night? Ad Victoriam.
The whole world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before?
We'll make Atlas stronger.
I have my eye on you.
I want to visit Fort Defiance, but I'm not sure I could stand the sight.
Starting recording. Knight Alan Connors. Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, 1 second. Let me toss another one on the fire. Screw it. I'll do a status report later. This one's off the record. Odessa, Daniel, I'm about halfway through the night shift, and it's gotten me thinking. I know it's been tough on you two. Neither of you are quite the grizzled old-timers that Layla and I are. I just want you both to know how proud I am.
Don't get left behind.
Not just to see you rise to the challenge, but to see you do it with such vigor and determination. For every bit of trouble this trip has been, it's only just started. But I hope you can enjoy calm nights like these, and take a moment to relax. Look, each of us have our reasons for being here, including Layla. You may not always see eye to eye, but know that she cares deeply for both of you. And Daniel, I know you probably feel she cares too much, but that's just her way. Leading from the heart has always worked out for her in the past. Trust me, man. I've been through the thick of it with her. In this journey ahead, we're going to need to rely on each other with unwavering support. The toughest trials have yet to come. But remember, we're more than a brotherhood now. We're family.
Those old army ranks are meaningless. The Brotherhood is a new world order.
The old world has so much to teach us. Why didn't I see it before? So much to teach us. I hope I get to meet them in person someday.
This cloth is so old, it is crumbling into powder. Did I win the lottery? There must be more junk around here.
I was wondering if you were coming back.
This camp's dialectical materialism rating is insufficient. Filing. Report. You must work harder, comrade.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
This land is filled with the filth of the bourgeoisie. It must be cleansed.
This is a mobile campsite, then. Fascinating. Definitely useful.
Liberty is a farce. The dictatorship of the proletariat is not an idea, it is truth. This camp contains several elements identified as brightest deviant materials. Filing report.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever.
This unit has been assigned with the task of spreading the power of the proletariat.
Oh, I hope the scanner module you found does the trick.
Deviant materials will be confiscated.
Was Earth always so solid? I feel so wobbly.
This unit will not rest until this land beats the crimson red blood of the Workers' Party.